All right, it says we're live. Yes,
Live.
live at the Bricktime. Watching,
Hello.
and it's me and Bird.
Um,
Bird is actually building something, which
no.
is amazing because that
I
never
know.
happened before.
Never happened.
Never ever.
Oh, I'll go ahead and show you.
We'll give you the big screen while I set up the stream on my phone.
Bam. The Thor's hammer.
Look at that boost.
And it's supposed to be pretty big. We'll see.
That's what she
She
said.
said. Not to me.
And in the chat, we've got Cosbricks and Titanium J. Welcome, welcome.
What's up, TJ?
And so I'm going to be doing two builds tonight, I hope, if I have time, because I know they're both really big and will take a lot of time to do.
They're huge. Yep.
So I'm building this one.
Huge.
Yep. And then oh, man, I don't know if I'm going to.
I know. Easy.
I'll build this, and I just don't know that I'm going to have the time to complete this one here because it's a lot of pieces. It's a lot of work, man.
Pace yourself, man.
Yeah, I maybe have to spread that out over 2 or 3 streams.
Yeah,
because that's the best thing to do. We'll shift views here. Like, I'll even take this one and lay out all the pieces.
You need to calm down. You need.
There we go.
Slow down.
All right, now let's go. So yeah, chicken bike finally, and now I've discussing beforehand that I need 2 more to have all the individual bikes.
All 6er?
Yep, I'm not counting the ones in the bigger sets, although I do want like a lot of those as well. But
yeah, we had a guy in Huntsville that found the big set, the $70 set.
The truck with the Ring of Fire on it.
He got it for $42. I was like, man.
I hate everybody like that.
I know.
I'm like, I never get these cool sets on clearance, and like I need them. And like now, my area that I live in is crap. They don't get a lot of stock in the first place for Lego.
Same here.
So there's never anything around to go on clearance.
Right.
And then like the sets essentially quote unquote retire here like a few months before they actually retire.
Yeah.
Like I need that Shang-Chi dragon set, and I see people getting it on clearance for like $15, $16.
Yeah.
But they're long gone around me. All the stores, it's already gone. Like they were gone back at Christmas, and so I'm like, all right, well, eventually I'll find one. I'll buy it online or something. Oh, I like that the bike has it's got egg for a headlight.
Oh yeah.
Can't see it there really well, but yeah, there we go.
There it is. It's so excellent.
Excellent. All right.
And there was a video that I saw a guy do, and he did the math on it, and those things can go 127 miles an hour.
Oh, nice.
In like minifig scale.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
TJ says he never finds clearance at either his home or university stores. Yeah, that's no fun. All right, so that set's done. Took a long time, but I'm proud of myself. I was able to power through it, and I got it done in a reasonable amount of time.
You think you might need to take a break?
Maybe here. Get a big old drink here.
Yeah.
I earned it.
What are you drinking? Some sweet tea?
No, it's simply orange juice, but it's the orange with pineapple.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
And then I also have the simply raspberry lemonade.
Yeah, that stuff's awesome.
Which is also good.
Brickworld Chicago, you're going, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yep. We will be there.
No, I can't. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it this year.
Yep, we're going to be there.
Are you just playing or just going?
Just going.
Oh, okay. You're not mocking?
No, I don't have, at the moment, I don't have anything that is complete and ready that could be displayed.
Yeah.
and I don't have the time before it would happen to finish it.
Well, it doesn't have to be anything big, which is what I love about it.
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to be. I don't know. I don't know what I want to say. Like what I have isn't.
That's not
Like
true.
look at my whole table with 2 tiny ass mocks on there. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Hey, what's going on, Doc?
TJ's going to Brickworld Chicago.
Yep, and no displaying. My spring break starts this Friday, so I'll finally be able to build all the Lego I've been accumulating. Nice, nice. What's up, Axel Plate? Jude.
Jude and the Heezy.
Jude. Maybe you'll have time for that GMBW promo.
Which one's that one?
Well, I don't know.
GMBW.
A different type of cape. Okay.
Do you know how much it is to display there? Is it expensive?
Okay, so I honestly don't remember because my ticket was bought back in 2020, and then they kept canceling, so we just kept rolling it over. So I finally get to use it now. But
no, not to go to the show, to like be in the show, to display.
Well, yeah, no, I still bought one of the displayer tickets just so I can go there for all 4 days instead of just the 2.
Gotcha.
And I want to say that it was like 100 or less.
Oh, that's not okay. That's not bad.
Like it was very reasonable. Good morning, Brick World. That's what Doc's talking about. Good morning, Brick World. Yeah, that's a Brick Hives deal, I believe. Yep. Yes, Julian's birthday is today, so on the 7th. On the 7th. What's going on, Brian Bricks? Welcome. Now, on my way home on Friday, I'm going to stop by a Bricks minifig store since it's on the way to my house. Awesome. What's going on, Jeff?
They make you pay to show like, oh yeah, for sure.
Yep.
It's a big show, and you get a lot of perks and like cool stuff to go with it. The Brick Fair Alabama in January, or was that last month? Whenever it was,
I think it was January.
I think it was January. It's already been a year. It was like I think it was 70 if you bought it like before a deadline, and then it went to like 95 or whatever, and it was well worth the money. So
yeah, that was the same thing with the Brick World Chicago tickets too. The price I think did go up a little bit, but it still didn't even go up to anything like
nothing exorbitant,
nothing super expensive.
Right. I know to sell at Brick World Chicago, I heard Chris, Atlanta Brick Co. I think he said it was like $2,000 a table.
Yeah, that makes a little more sense because they know you're going to be making some bucks. You also got to have, I think, a business license and all that as well for that.
So I'm like, $100 to display. Yeah, that's pretty worth it. And all the exposure, you're going to have thousands of people coming through. So
yeah, so here we've had this discussion before on other streams, but I don't know that it's ever been on my stream per se. Yeah. So we're gonna have a brief discussion about the costs of these things.
Okay.
And my opinion on that.
Like the cost of a show?
The cost of going to a show, yeah.
Okay.
So and just the ticket price, because I heard lots of people complaining about various conventions. Oh yeah, it's $100. That is ridiculous. Like, I just went to a concert, and the tickets were $100 per person. So for both my wife and I, we spent $200, and that was for one night of about 3 hours worth of entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You pay $100 to go to a Lego convention, you're getting 3 or 4 days of games and hanging out and doing all kinds of stuff. So I believe it's worth that money to me.
I agree.
Now, maybe they were accustomed to and used to paying a cheaper price.
Well, I will say this. The first official Lego show I went to was in Dallas, Fort Worth, and it was a Brick Fiesta. And in 2013, it was just to attend, not to show or do anything like that. It was $20 a day or $30 for Saturday, Sunday combined.
Okay.
That's
So
still pretty
so if
cheap.
there's 4 days, $20 a day, that's $80.
Well, so no. That Saturday, Sunday is only open to the public.
Oh,
If
okay.
you wanted to display there, I think it was only like $50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not, to me, it's not an exorbitant price at all. You know, because think how much you pay for other entertainment.
I want to have that experience without displaying. I live close, so I can easily display if I want to. Yep. There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then that's the thing, you get access to. So I went to Philly in 2019 or whatever. I did not display any. I did. I didn't have my own table. I built some cars and put them in Julian City.
Yep.
But just all the other stuff, the hanging out and with everybody, and we're gonna go get some food and just playing games and having a general good time. That was what it was all about.
Of course. Yeah, you're never going to convince me that $70 that I spent was too much. Right? No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Now, it also, I guess, would technically depend on your travel expenses as well. That's other stuff you got to factor in. But just the ticket price, I was not unhappy with that at all.
Yeah.
Hell, we spent like probably $1,500 to $2,000 just to come down to, just so I could go to
Atlanta Brick Company.
Atlanta Brick Company.
Yeah.
Like, because I had to factor in, well, we're missing out on some work time, so we're gonna, that money gets factored in there. We're getting a hotel, 3 different ones for the trip. Right. What's going on, Willie? Have you built this little motorcycle set?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
It's got some new parts.
Wait, which one are you talking about? The stunts?
No, the Catwoman.
Oh, no. I have not built that one.
Yeah, I'm going to take it back apart. I should have showed it before I put it together, but like, look at this.
Oh, yeah, that's the old part.
Is it old? Yeah, I've never seen that.
Let me see where you're. Oh, no, that is new. There's an old Technic part that looks very similar, but it's got like a cup on the end.
Yeah, this is just like one little piece.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. That's nifty. All right, put that back there. Willie says hello.
Big Will.
All right, Willie, if you want to get on the panel, you can. You're more than welcome to. I'm glad I live in the area for Brick World Chicago because it really cuts down on the cost. As long as I continue to live in the area, I can guarantee I will attend.
Yep.
I can't make it every year, obviously, because it's still a 4-hour trek for me.
Yeah, but that's not too bad.
But it's not too bad. I know Nick's gonna be there for sure. Brickhead family. Trying to convince Julian to come. Because, like, my wife even got our hotel room with some extra space in case Julian comes and needs a place to crash.
Yeah. You never know with that guy, though.
So, like, come on.
He may just show up.
Yep. I want to know why it is that every Lego set, people complain about, Lego making too many helicopters. How come Catwoman can't be in a set that doesn't have a motorcycle?
Because she drives a motorcycle.
Like every single set. Like, she's got that purple one from the Lego movie. She has that other purple one from the other series back in the day. It's like, can we just have a Catwoman in a car? A Catmobile would be awesome.
A cat car? Yeah.
Yep.
Would be
Device
awesome.
not connected.
Uh-oh. Who is a no connect?
It's going to be Joey.
There he
Yay!
is.
What's going on?
Not much. What's going on?
Just building some Lego and chatting about things.
Nice. I'm not building physically. I'm building virtually right now for a couple projects.
Nice.
Awesome. Virtual build.
The stud IO.
Yep. Such I figure it's easier for me to come up with exactly what I want and then find whatever parts that is instead of trying to dig through everything else and I don't even have the concept down.
Yeah.
I did
has
try
a motorcycle because the
bit-
Vespa isn't her style.
So I still am trying to look for the hammer. That mission has not faltered. However,
yeah.
I'm running out of places to look. Like
Uh-oh.
I'm actually thinking of looking at some of them twice because I'm like, was it really there? Did I just miss something? Like, I'm not really sure.
As soon as you stop looking, you'll find it.
So, question:
Oh, no,
was
is
that
it-
like an actual Lego hammer, or you just use it for Lego?
Officially,
It's an actual
licensed
Lego
as a
hammer.
Lego hammer. Yes,
You remember where you got it from?
I think I actually found another photo of it recently. I remembered that I got it from someone else through, like, I talk with them through Instagram and Twitter a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't something like from a store, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. That's so crazy. Because I can't find anything about it anywhere online.
I've been trying to do that for a while too, and I wish I knew too.
Yeah.
I have it. I think this must have been a selfie because it's mirrored. But there's what the hammer looks like. At least I have photos of it that I know that it really exists.
Yeah.
And everybody else has seen it at one point or another at the shows. Where's Bricklink to
Hammer
hire me
time.
so I can try to do exactly? Kind I would love to work at Brickset or Bricklink or some database thing like that because I'd love to try to fill in that information for other people because I'm always up on there at 2 a.m. finding stuff, rabbit holing.
Yeah.
Yeah, all it takes is one search. The next thing you know, it's 3 hours later looking at
Yep.
and you're like, what did I search for in the first place?
Yeah, and then I'm making a cart from a brick store. It's like, am I really going to buy all this stuff for just one part?
So how was the sorting going of the stuff that you got from the library?
Unfortunately, some of those bags ripped open, and I think it's just because of the way I've been trying to go through them. Like it just fell over and pieces spurred out. It's going. Otherwise, it's going good. There's a couple things almost full sets I've been able to build out of them. Haven't found any minifigures yet, but most of them are city, so it's not that big of a deal. Or I probably just have another character like it to throw with it.
Yeah.
Now you were unearthing some gems last time.
Oh yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. There's a handful of other brands in there, so like Mega Blocks or other knockoff stuff beyond that, which I know even in my own collection is going to take a while before I can filter those. So I'm not worried about it for right now.
Sorting is a long, arduous process.
Uh-huh. It sure is.
Yeah.
But funny enough, something I love. So
I wouldn't say I love it, but I love it when
Yeah.
it's done.
yeah, exactly. That's just about to say that.
Which
Well,
I've never
Feels
gotten
good to
to.
get it done.
Never got to that point yet.
So this is only the first set, or you on 2 sets now from the for the build tonight?
Oh, I'm on my second set because the first one was just the chicken bike.
Yeah. Six parts.
Yeah, fair enough.
It took me a while though. I
Oh, I-
wasn't sure if I was going to have enough time on the stream.
Yeah. Quite the process there.
Gotta be very precise. I finally caved. And even though I swore that I wouldn't buy more of the stun sets in stores, Target was running a deal, I believe, last week or so, where it's like, oh, buy $50 worth of Lego and you get a $10 gift card.
Yep.
Or it was the week before, something like that. So I'm like, yeah, I'll throw a chicken bike in there and 1 or 2 other stunt bikes with a bunch of other larger sets to get.
Get you your $50.
To get them all.
I already used the 10 like right after it. I didn't get all the stunts yet though, but I'm okay with that. I got the ones I like. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
other
The
stuff was,
bikes, I need 2 more to have all 6 of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, besides ones in like the Ring of Fire and things like that.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
small
I'm just
sets.
counting the ones that you buy on their own.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have seen, I think at Walmart lately, they put up one of those in between aisle things, like a display thing.
What's up, Mayo?
In which they have the chicken bike is pictured. Hey, Mayo. They have the chicken bike pictured on it, but then they actually have for the real bike that's in there. I think the like selfie cam one is like in a little bubble.
That's no fun. Don't show the
It's
chicken
like, well,
bike if you don't
people-
have the chicken bike.
Any figures from the Speed Champions ones, and yeah, they didn't even have it on the shelf.
I can't
the
wait
worst
to get
part.
that Lamborghini.
Right,
No problem, Mayo. I
Mhm.
understand how it is to work a lot. I get it.
cool.
If anybody gets it, it's me.
Oh yeah.
Doc, did someone say Mayo?
Picture somewhere.
I was disappointed that. So usually, Target around me anyway will have. So when Easter's coming or whatever, over in their section they'll usually have an Easter poly bag, and this time they
That's
don't. All they have is the stupid little boxes, like the blue, white, and red creator boxes.
Oh yeah. Yep. I'm surprised they've been carrying that one for so long because Walmart near me clearance those out. I think last year, maybe even. Yeah, sometime around last year.
Hey, what's up,
holidays.
Lumberjack? You also have an invite.
Oh yeah, I found it. So I'll post that to Instagram. It's like a tiny little thing. It's like, but they've already been on shelves for a while, so I don't know why it just appeared now.
There is an Easter Bunny poly bag this year. Okay,
Yeah, I was
have
about
not
to
seen
say.
it.
Yeah.
I have not seen it, especially. Well, we had a discussion
where
earlier about how my my area is with getting things and not getting things.
Yeah, someone had that on a stream. Saw the other day. Oh, it was our lug meeting we had. That's what it was.
Some of us can't go to a lug meeting.
Well, some of us can.
There you go.
You can. It says device not connected. There we go.
Who is it?
I get the.
Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
What's up, lumber nerds? Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
I have definitely not seen that.
It's covered in.
I would like to
That's new to
see
me
that.
too.
Hold on. My volume's like blaring me. There we go. But yeah. And I think Pat has that at Brick House too.
Does he?
I think so.
I have to call him to save me one because I know
I will need to try to find that as well.
my wife will want one. There's the handle. Some of it, anyway. That thing's huge, man.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be massive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, we got the bat cycle done.
Hi, Nikki.
She's building the street food market.
Ooh.
Oh, is that the one that's got the taco shack or whatever?
Yeah, the taco truck.
Yeah, I want that just for that.
Nice. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so I got one of the frames done for the Mills plate, finally.
Oh, wow.
Well, because originally
Damn, dude, that's awesome.
Originally, I just like took a 16 by 32 and just made some columns to support it, but I wanted it to look a little better. And then I didn't want it just to be plain green, so I kind of faked that like cave entrance.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. And you need to like hide something in the cave or whatever.
I need a bear. I need one of the bear.
You need to be in that cave, you big old lumberjack.
That's true. And then I ran out of green 2x4s for the other side, but I used the different burp on this side for a cave entrance as well.
I looked in my stash. Guess how many green bricks I have in 2x4?
Like 2.
7. Yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
there you go.
that's not going to make a difference.
I need like somebody's pab wall to have them
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
I think I actually have a cup full of them. I'm not even joking.
Good night, TJ. Thanks for being
Because
here.
I've definitely gotten enough of them to fill. I definitely have enough of them to fill a base plate or two.
Many years ago, the store in Cincinnati had the 2x4 on the pad wall, and I got a couple of them because I was going to do the dragon statue. I was going to piece it together,
Right.
but it didn't need nearly as many of the green 2x4s as I had in the cup. So
Wow.
I had tons laying around forever, and then
Okay.
I try to do this platform now and run out.
Can we get the nice lady closer to the camera and that Wookiee further away? Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
man.
That's funny.
Oh, speaking of which, I don't know if Con saw it or not, but Doc, I did send you a message on Insta because I've got the package pretty much ready to go to Garageland. I just need the address to send it. Super secret project coming to Garageland. Just saying.
Super secret. Super secret.
It's a secret.
Absolutely.
So how about that news, Lumberjack? Mr. Tony Khan buying Ring of Honor.
I don't know how I feel about that
3-3-3-3.
because
Hey, what's up, Redbeard Sasquatch? Mr. H is in the house.
it's kind of convenient that the company gets purchased when everybody's technically released from the contracts.
So here's what I know, and here's what I'm happy of. I'm happy that he bought it. Because the second that Ring of Honor announced they were going on hiatus, WWE immediately was like, "We want to buy you guys." And in fact, reports came out that people within WWE were extremely shocked that Tony Khan went and announced that because they thought that they were going to get it. And I feel that Tony will probably do more to keep Ring of Honor alive and keep the legacy going, whereas I know for a fact that WWE just wanted the tape library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeff?
Not a clue what y'all are talking about.
It's our soap operas.
Yeah, the daily drama.
I
Right.
just hope that there was a lot of good talent on that roster that needs to be picked up.
Well, that's what most of them weren't under contract anyway, so now they can go and sign a new contract.
And
It's interesting to note also that after this was made public, like several days after, Impact said, "Hey, we're going to have, they're doing a show called the Multiverse of Matches, where they're going to have the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes, facing off against the Good Brothers, complete with using the Ring of Honor logo and everything." So I'm like, was that something that was already in the works? Or is that something that Tony said, "Yeah, go ahead, let's do this"? Or what's what? I wonder.
Well,
I wonder.
something's got to save Impact.
Wonder.
That's also true.
I mean, when Larry asked for his release, I was like, come on. Another person who busted his butt for 20 years in the Indies. I mean, granted, he owns his own company in Kentucky, but still. I mean, he
owns a granite company?
Yep. I was, definitely proud to see him get signed, but once AC asked for his release, it's like they didn't do anything with him.
Yeah. Well, and even he said too, just because he's asked for his release now and he wants to go do something else, don't mean that he won't go back. He's leaving on good terms.
Right.
He's just like, I want to go see if I can ply my trade elsewhere. Which, can't blame him.
But sadly, elsewhere is AEW or Vince.
Or MLW or GCW.
I don't see Larry going to GCW, though.
Why not?
Or you could go to talk to ICP and go to JCW.
Insane Clown Posse?
Yep.
Nice.
Not like some of the people he knows works there anyway. Amazing Maria went there. Hosea, the Hood Ninja.
The Hood Ninja?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, that's a name.
Yeah, I know. That's awesome. It's a great name.
I'm a ninja. I'm a hoodie ninja.
Oh gosh, I can't think of his name. Shane Mercer, the Iron Demon. He was up there for a while too. So then Pondo. I mean,
Yep, Pondo. Madman Pondo.
Not Pondo.
Madman Pondo.
he's only a pawn in the game of life.
And did you hear what happened at the pay-per-view last night?
I did not.
Well, I know you didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, Nikki sent me the article about
Right.
Regal showing up.
Yeah. Like, that was it's going to be interesting to find out where that story goes.
What happened?
William Regal showed up in AEW.
I like how Bird pretends that he cares and wants to be involved in the conversation.
Well, no,
Jeff says, did Mercer go to AEW or is he mistaken?
If he's signed, I'm not aware of it.
I know Shane Strickland is now.
Yeah, Strickland, but not Shane Mercer.
no, I don't pretend. I want to know what y'all are talking about, even though I have no clue what you're talking about.
See, Maniac's got the true greenhorn mentality. If he's just sitting in the corner, shutting up and listening,
Yeah,
I'm just taking it all. I have nothing to contribute right now, but maybe later.
Words.
I have
words.
nothing to contribute, but I'm going to contribute anyway.
Bird Jeff wants to know if you're building the guitar.
No, this is the Thor's hammer. There's the start of the handle of it.
Oh, I thought you were doing like a lightsaber or something.
That's a giant lightsaber.
It could be Darth Maul's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Big.
Yeah.
True.
No, it's the new Thor hammer that just came out.
I didn't think you were worthy, Baird.
He's building with
Barely.
authority.
Barely.
There you go.
one more of those, and I'm out.
Maybe he's worthy until he actually gets it built, and then it just drops on the ground.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
It's like now it's complete. Boom.
Yeah.
Dave's not here, so somebody
Otherwise,
has to
it's
make
just
the
a pile
dad
of
jokes.
Wow, I'm glad somebody else knows that reference.
What?
Dave's not here.
Oh, well, I wasn't talking about Dave's not here, man. But I was legit talking about how Dave isn't here, and Dave does the dad jokes.
Where's he
Right.
been? I haven't seen him in a while.
He's been doing a lot of work, unfortunately, like just like me. But he usually has to work on Mondays and stuff now.
Oh, gotcha.
So last week he would have been available but I wasn't available. So
Yep.
which is how it works.
Always.
Happens.
Just make sure you don't complete it over the toilet lid.
Yeah. Hey, are y'all coming to AFOL Day, Lumberjack?
Yes. Yes.
The boss said yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just answered for you, sir.
Exactly.
Well, I got some parts for y'all to take back from Marty.
Okay,
Damn.
no, we're not coming.
No.
Okay. All right, I'll tell him.
I'm going to be going to all day, but probably not the same one you are.
Yeah.
Long as you don't have parts for Mustafar.
Yeah.
No. March 19th. That's our AFOL Day.
Well, yeah.
That's
Same day, but not the same store.
not the same store, no. Not unless you're in Nashville.
No, I'm not going to be up near Nashville right now.
Why not? You think you're
in
too good
Florida?
enough to hang out with
I gotta
us?
figure out. Well, now, okay, hold on.
Yes. He's like,
hear
yes.
This bird? You hear this bird? He's too good for us.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I heard.
Well, okay. don't put words in my mouth.
I'm not
He's
even
like,
mad.
look, you said it, I did.
You're in Florida, or have you ever said where you're at?
No, I'm in New Jersey. That's why.
Oh,
I'm-
you said
I'm too
you
far
said
up
come
north.
Okay. I got
Joey is a Yankee.
Yeah, there it is.
There's the handle. That thing, dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a little bit I'm gonna try to be tactful, but I think it's pretty girthy. I'm surprised.
Oh, that's
I'm
what she
just looking at
said.
the background.
Big boy.
I'm looking at the background,
Nope.
to Bird, and I
Yep.
really like there's like that skull with almost like an eyelash across it. Is that a Lego mosaic or is that just its
This-
own artwork?
No.
Yes.
So you ever been down to Dallas before? Dallas,
Nope.
Texas? So
Nope.
have you heard of the place where JFK got shot? It's called Deep Ellum.
Yes. Yep.
So that I got painted by a guy that did art down there.
Oh, cool.
Oh, this was 10, 15 years ago. It's been a long time. Yeah, he painted it right there on the street. You know, it was really neat the way he did it. So
Yeah, it's a very striking piece. I like it.
it's the way he textured it was really cool because he textured it before he painted it. and I thought it was going to be like spray paint, the spray paint guys, but it's like actual oil paint, you know. And then he lit it on fire, and it was really cool what he did with it. But
I'm more impressed with that vintage TV you got there.
Oh yeah, that's my 300-pound Sanyo beast right there.
Is it got the VCR built into it too?
No, this one did not. No. Yeah, the one with the combo VCR DVD.
I'm just gonna spin this around.
Yeah, there you go.
Now we got it.
That's the original flat screens right there.
Yeah, I used to have one of those, and it didn't last but a year before it went kaput.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I looked up the model number on this one, and this one was, I think this one is, when I look it up, 1994, 1996, one or the other. So it works great. So, and I bought it for $10.
That's pretty good. I found mine at the on the end of the street. Like somebody was tossing it away, and I'm like, I could probably lift that. And then I found out it's like 50 pounds, and I'm like, okay, let's try 2 steps with it into the car.
This one's fine.
Move everything off the seats.
This one's heavy. It's just it's awkward to carry, kind of like myself, you know.
Yeah,
but it's a beast.
Fat people are harder to kidnap.
That's right. That's right.
I've got the T-shirt.
Yeah.
And it's done, and it's done in the cutout letters too, like a ransom letter.
Yeah.
I've had people tell me I should put on the back, but you can ransom us by the pound.
Yeah, true. My favorite T-shirt of all time is it says "I beat anorexia." I was like, oh my gosh, that's so terrible.
I want it in like a 6X too for that.
Exactly. Mega ginormous. Oh man.
Wow.
It's so funny.
I haven't looked up the year for mine, but all I know is it's a Sony Trinitron, and it still works.
Worth a lot of money. I'm telling you right now, those are worth a lot of money. The Sonys.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine that went kaput was an RCA.
Oh, okay.
But what's good about these TVs is they're easy to fix. They're not hard. You open the back up and you can see what's burnt out almost immediately every time I've tried to fix one. So, and it's usually like a capacitor, a rectifier, or something like that. It's nothing.
A rectum? What?
Rectum?
Your rectum broke.
Damn near drowned them. Yeah, but they're not hard to fix at all.
My favorite line of T-shirts was the PETA shirts. People for the eating of tasty animals.
Oh yeah, those are great.
I see one. It was like there's.
Yeah, I had to stop wearing it for a while because our daughter was vegan for a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He had to stop the vegan diet because it was actually messing with her and causing more health issues.
Yeah.
Than you wouldn't, but I mean, she did it for 3 years and was very dedicated. So I commend her for that. But the back of the one that I had said, "There's room for all of God's creatures." Next to my
it's next to my potatoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a shirt head on the front. Like the front says, "There's room for all of God's creatures," and on the back it says, "On my plate, right next to the potatoes."
Because there was at one time there were like. The store had 5 different designs, and each colored shirt had a different saying on the back.
Yeah.
One of them was vegetarian is travel slang for man who can't hunt or fish.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Jeff says, "I'm fat. Let's party" is my favorite shirt I own.
That's a great one.
I used to have one. Well, I still have it. I just can't fit in it. But it was a Resident Evil shirt. But on the front, it just had a picture of a shotgun. It said "zombie repellent."
Yeah.
I had one that said
that's a good one.
It was the Subway logo, but it said "zombie eat flesh" instead of "eat flesh."
I've seen those.
That's a classic one.
I'm right there with you, Jeff. No way I could become a vegan. Meat tastes too delicious.
Well, some of the plant-based stuff, if you didn't know up front that it was plant-based, you wouldn't know it's
really
good.
You
weren't eating regular meat.
Yep.
I mean, I disagree slightly because I have went to a friend's house and they made dinner. I didn't ask what it was, but later I was like, "What's wrong with the meat? It tastes a little off." And then that's when they told me,
I mean,
How long ago was that though?
I mean, probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's came a long way.
But I think that you should live with the consequences of your choices. If you're going to choose not to eat meat, then you don't get to eat meat.
Fine by me.
Don't make it taste
well, you can't have any pudding then.
right. Well, that's the thing. If you get right down to it, like some people, okay, so I can understand. Hey, you want to do it because that's just what you want to do. And guess what? That's okay by me.
Yeah.
Just don't try to force that on me. You can do that if you want.
Exactly.
Some people do it because, well, I had a friend who went vegetarian for a while because he was dating a girl who was vegetarian and he just like wanted to impress her or whatever.
That's retarded. Sorry,
Yeah.
I said it.
Yeah, that's right. After a concert one night, we went to White Castle. I was like, let's go where we're going because it's the only place that's open. And he had burgers anyway.
Yeah.
But it's like some of the reasonings that people give, like I don't want to. This is a living creature. I'm like, well, guess what? So are the plants that you're eating. So
anyway, back to Lego.
Yep.
Actually, not back to Lego.
There you go.
We y'all had other things to do the last time we were up there because we ate at the beer house again, Bird.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Was it better this time?
No, I don't think it was.
Why did you go back?
The kids' meal that I got was good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you got something and you
Pigs
said
and
it tasted different.
The spatzel, it was more eggy than it usually is.
Yeah, and you had problems with the spatzel last time too.
Well, that was with the cheese one. It did not taste right.
Yeah,
I got the regular one this time.
All right.
But the pigs in a blanket are good on the kids'
kids menu. Yeah.
Those are really good.
I have a question.
Yes.
Go ahead.
What's a spetzel?
It's like a little dumpling, a German dumpling.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've had chicken
They're
dumpling?
more like noodles.
I didn't know
Yeah,
before.
Yeah.
But
I'm honestly not a fan of chicken and dumplings. I rather
Then you
like,
wouldn't-
oh, we're
you
just
wouldn't
like giant noodles. I'm like, well, then give me chicken noodle soup and call it a day.
Yeah, you wouldn't like. You wouldn't like
Right.
it then.
Great. We got two Yankees on the panel.
I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy.
I'd try to explain to somebody what corn pudding was once. No, not corn. Shoot.
Why? Why is this on here?
The corn pudding?
Yeah.
No, why is this part? See, Lego tricks
Can't have
me
that on
out.
here.
There's no reason to have this part. You stack two of these together, right? It's a tile,
Mm-hmm.
and then you cover it up.
Yep.
Why would they do that?
Because they
can.
It's a
they
cheaper
need
part
to
to
get
make.
rid of those pieces.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you cover it up.
It's a cheaper part
With-
to make. That's why.
Well, it's going in my stash. I'm not using it for this. That's retarded. Sorry for saying that word. I need to
We're
stop.
gonna replace it with two by two plates.
Damn straight. Because also tiles are expensive. These aren't cheap. That is
Maybe that's
I mean, it might be
maybe
a
that's
little
right
more for
it's
them
a way for
because
them to bump the price point up.
Oh, I was going to say maybe they're
that.
discontinuing it and needed to get rid of it. So here, let's throw them in.
yeah, but not these parts. These parts are in everything nowadays.
Oh,
The speed champs are covered in these things.
I need that Speed Champs Lamborghini Countach.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So I did get them all. The Countach is amazing. If I want a Countach, I want a red one. Other than that, that build is amazing.
Well, I planned on already rebuilding it in another color as well.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm sure most of the parts can be gotten in
Oh,
red.
every one of them. I've already done it.
oh yeah. Speaking of
I haven't bought a
burning
speed
vehicles,
champion set
we
in a
came
long
up-
time.
You came up in the Knoxville meeting because we were talking about the Brick Blast display in City, and we were talking about the topic came up on people having like custom vehicles, and Marty was like, "Yeah, nobody really has custom vehicles unless you're Bird."
No, what's Edward?
I think he said like you had the 20, however many, all your monochrome Jeeps.
Yeah, 18 of them. Yeah. No, Edward has the most custom Jeeps. Guy here in Nashville, his are ridiculous. He's got the ones that transform. Like he has a transformer that turns into Optimus Prime.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Ooh. It's crazy what he has.
Who did?
The one's going to come up to Brick Blast or just our chapter? That nobody mentioned that last night.
That's true. I think it's just the Knoxville chapter because.
Well, I know where they invited us down to Nashville to do it, but I didn't know.
Right.
Nobody ever said anything about it.
Well, I'm going to y'all's.
You're coming to the Brick Blast? Okay.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Marty sent out the invites today.
is your better half coming with you? We have a guest room.
I'm trying to remember if she's.
We're in the guest room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's our room. Yeah.
Room.
Well-
but yeah, I love it because it's only one day, and then we'll drive back that night. But all right, well, I'll let you know. I don't know if she's coming or not, but depends on if she's babysitting or not.
I thought she was talking about the dogs.
Well, them too. Yeah.
No, because that one doesn't like me. I give up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Franklin. Yeah.
Frank doesn't like me,
Well,
which
he
is
growled at
weird.
you.
Well, it's only because he was in the truck, and like that truck is his space, and he's really weird about it. It's not y'all.
You're about as furry as him, so.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
True that.
Stunts. Oh, I want that cop car set with the ice cream crooks.
I want the ice cream crooks, not the car.
Well,
a
that's
fun
like
one.
the Speed Champ set that the two different Corvettes. I just want the 68. I could care less about the race car version.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's an older set now. So I mean, but the stickers were clear because Seth rebuilt that Corvette in blue, but used the stickers from the set to still put the Stingray logo on there.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Jeff says the Countach is good too.
It's amazing.
That is my favorite
pretty
car.
good. I just-
Like I don't know the ins and outs of it and all the stuff how it works. I just know that if money was no object and I could have any car I wanted, it would be a Lamborghini Countach. I just love the way they look, and I want one so much. So I'm like, there's a Lego one coming. I'm buying it.
So,
Mm-hmm.
just so you know, you and I would have to have a slide to slide in that thing.
Oh no, I
They're
understand.
so low. It is silly to stand next to one.
About
They're
man,
crazy.
it's about 6 or 7 years ago now, I guess. For my birthday, my wife got me she found it on Groupon. Essentially, I got to go drive a Lamborghini Aventador. So I went to a place they had set up in one of the arenas near us, just in their parking lot. And they set up a bunch of cones, and I don't remember how much it cost, but basically, I got to do 3 laps around the thing in the car. So like the guy next to me, so they made me wear a helmet, and I'm getting all this gear on there, and I clunked my head getting in and out of the car because it's extremely low to the ground. The other dude sitting over there, he just chilling, like no helmet, no nothing. I was like, you should probably have the safety gear on while I'm driving. Like the first lap, he just tells you like, hey, push on the gas here. Here's where you want to hit the brakes. And then the second lap, he does the same thing a little more. And then on the third lap, he's like, go.
Yeah.
And because 3/4 of the panel are members of the buffet club, we could have got out of the car saying, "Look, it's the Fat and the Furious."
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I know that they're not the greatest things in the world. I get it, but it's just something I want.
Well, once you get in it, it's fine. But it's the getting in and out. It's like, woo, that's rough.
Yeah, getting out of it, you can just roll out.
Pretty much.
Brit, get the pry bar.
Yeah.
Well, probably.
Get the bacon grease.
We need the jaws alive.
Actually, Jason, you could probably Titus O'Neil into the bar. Just
I'm gonna have to like Dukes of Hazzard slide off another car into the.
Ooh, there you go.
There you go.
I don't know that it'll work, but we're gonna give it a shot. Like you can even I seen you know they sell like body kits so you can convert one car into another car.
Yeah.
Well, you can buy a Lamborghini Countach body kit,
Mhm.
but it's
Can.
for a Fiero. I'm
Yeah.
like, but I don't want a Fiero.
It's even smaller. Yeah.
That's a
You know, yeah,
that's
you
the
don't
That's
want
a
to
death
drive.
trap.
That's the weirdest looking Lambo I've ever seen. Yeah, I put a kit on a Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, I know the Countach isn't like the biggest car in the world, but it's also not as big as a Fiero. It's significantly larger than that.
It's a Volkswagen Countach, is what it is. It's a
Mhm.
I also seen a body conversion kit to turn your Corvette into a Viper. I'm like, but those cars are around about the same cost.
Yeah.
So why not just buy the Viper? If you can afford the Vet, you can afford the Viper.
I when I was younger,
There you
my
go.
dream car was the Vet, and my dad informed me that the insurance on it would cost more than the car because of the fiberglass body. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
everybody, shut up! Here you go. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, it's Jeff.
It's
How
just
you doing, Jeff?
I'm good.
Hey, buddy. Don't call me buddy, pal. I'm not your pal, guy.
I was getting ready to say I'm the only one here without a beard, but I forgot Nikki's here too. So the two of us don't have beards.
Thank God.
But I think the funniest thing about the Countach set was that the driver came with the douchebag members only Lambo jacket. So
Awesome.
Yeah, 1980 called. They want that member's jacket back.
I mean, it's got the red interior.
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh man, it's horrible, but I love it.
So good.
Like getting into one of those things is like a lot like getting into a DeLorean. Like once you're in there, you better
Fine.
stay there for a while.
Yep.
You're hoping it's a road trip. It's not a 5-minute trip to the gas station.
Yeah. My friend in San Diego used to have one, and whenever I would go back there, he'd be like, "Let's go." I'm like, "Okay." Then 5 minutes later, I'd be in the car, and then he'd be like, "Yep, we're just going to the gas station."
You're like, son of
If
a-
You're like, I'll be here. I need
if it starts,
just
great.
kick the floorboards out, and it'll be a Flintstone car.
Yeah.
Well,
Speaking
you have
of
the-
conversion kits,
There you go.
Well, the entire electrical system went out on it, and that was a very expensive fix for him.
I'm sure.
Like, I think he ended up just gutting it and throwing like an entirely different superstructure underneath it, like everything, engine, brakes, everything. Still runs like shit.
that was my dad's rant. Can't work on cars the way you used to. Damn computers in them. Used to just go pull apart and get a carburetor, throw it in there, and go. Now you got to match up all the.
I'm sorry, technology is benefiting people. I don't know what to tell you, Dad.
Dad, before he passed away, one of the cars Dad restored was a 1923 T-Bucket.
Wow.
Was a true bucket. It didn't have a door, so you had to climb over the wall of the car to get in it.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
And the original, it was either brass or copper firewall and radiator, and the original wooden steering wheel.
You said it was 23?
Yeah.
That would have been copper. Yeah.
Jeff says your dad sounds like my dad.
And then he, let's see, so he sold the T-Bucket and got a 70 Cadillac hearse. It still had the rosewood bed and rollers in the back of it. Was great because I got to use that as the band vehicle. You pull up from a bar and they're like, "Wow, there's a hearse," and you open the tailgate, start pulling out guitars and drums, and like,
Or you could convert it to an Ecto 1.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
They got rid of
Yeah, there you go.
the last car he was working on was a 31 sedan, and about the biggest update he did to it was put in a digital dashboard.
Yeah.
He
My
sold the
dad.
bucket. When he sold the bucket, I mean, he had chromed out the motor too, and he was like,
Oh, yeah.
"I'll never do that again," because he took about I think he said he took like 3,000 left and you would have liked to get out of it because of all the chrome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My dad had a '59 Oldsmobile that he worked on forever, and the only reason that he worked on it is because it had like a 308 in it, and like the thing could haul ass. So like,
Yep.
I remember just like hanging out with him and him just cursing obscenely, like bad word after bad word, and just like when he got it started, I only ever rode in the car. I only ever rode in the car once.
Was that crinkling? I couldn't speak up.
But I remember we got onto the 805 and like the thing hauled ass for about 10 minutes, and then that was the first car accident I was in as the engine blew, and like it died right there on the spot.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So I hear they're bringing the DeLorean
Oh,
back
that worked.
as an electric car.
Oh, they've been trying to bring the DeLorean back for 20 years. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, apparently they've released a YouTube teaser video, but they don't show what the actual car is going to look like.
Of course not.
You mean like when they made the YouTube teaser for the hoverboard from Back to the Future 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real thing.
That was a great behind-the-scenes editorial they did with that guy. Well, we didn't want to tell anybody, but the hoverboards were real. Just good times.
Yeah.
They left out the part about the kitchen on fire. So
Amazing. So did any of you jerk off see Batman yet, or am I the only one that saw Batman?
I haven't seen it
Jay
yet.
saw Batman.
No,
Okay,
I
so we can't
haven't
talk
seen
about
it
it
yet.
I don't want to see a sparkly Batman.
Well, if you go see this one, you won't see sparkly Batman. You'll see a badass beating the hell out of bad guys.
Yep.
I'm kind of.
I was thoroughly impressed with his performance, actually.
Quit hating, Josh.
No. I guess I'm too set in my ways for the Riddler to be totally different than what
It is totally different. It's a different universe.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
also,
the
there's
Dark
been
Knight.
gajillions of different Riddlers throughout the time. Remember the one in the show The Batman, who was voiced by Robert Englund? He was all creepy and Marilyn Manson-like, and like,
Yeah, that was not a good time. So here's the thing. So everybody said this about Pattinson. He can't do it. So like, if I were Pattinson and somebody was like, "We want you to have $3 million to do this stupid movie about vampires," sold.
Of course.
The dude wrote his own ticket after those 4 movies, and everything after the Twilight Saga that he's been in is
Been great.
amazing.
It's
The
really
dude's a
good.
great actor.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I would have done the same. Yeah, sure. Give me a shit ton of money. Great. But I'm going to go do movies that I want to do now.
well, apparently,
You're
if
not wrong.
you go through the Twilight books and you take the word vampire out and you put fairy in its place, it works much better.
Wow.
They sparkle and live in the trees and don't eat meat. And it's,
Yeah, it's. Hey, man, we all dated the girl that liked the Twilight books, and that got her open to more nerd things. So, if anything, that's the good thing that came out of those books. No? All right.
I
I saw-
dated
Okay.
Can't say
the
that I
girl
did.
that liked Funko Pops and Lego
There you go.
and
Here.
married her.
so I saw
There
the
you
first
She still doesn't
movie,
know why.
and
We're trying to figure it out too. Don't worry about it.
I saw the first movie, and I had no idea. I had zero clue what I was getting myself into. My buddy at the time was going through a divorce,
Oh.
so I didn't realize that he was latching on to like any love stories, and that's all the stuff he's watching. Well, he rented Twilight. He's like, "Oh, it's a great movie here," and he let me borrow it and just told me to return it when I was done. I'm like, "Sweet, I like vampire movies." And then I sat there, and I'm just like,
What the hell is going on?
"Shit, did he give?" I popped the DVD out. Like, yeah, it's the right movie. I'm like, what the hell?
I remember my ex-wife took me to see this. I didn't ask her about anything about it. And we're sitting in the theater, and like at one point it's in the high school, and I just said out loud, "What the fuck even is this?" And then like people were like, "Shh."
Yeah,
Look,
I can
when he's
see
like,
you doing something like that, Joe.
I gotta go. I'm gonna show you what I really look like. I'm like,
That sounds
finally,
about right.
this is about to get good. And then he just,
Vampires,
like,
here we come.
sparkles. I was like, he looked like he just left the strip club.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you got some cinnamon on you from Cinnamon, if you know what I'm saying.
The
So,
best part
like,
of the movie was the last
I
5
know what
minutes
you're
they
saying,
fought.
Jeff.
And I immediately called him.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, "What the hell did you just make me watch? That was a terrible movie."
yeah. So
And
when
I've
we
never
got
seen the others, and I don't plan to.
don't, because I had to go to all of them.
The only way that I will watch
Oh,
them
no.
is they are riff tracked, and I will
Yeah, they
watch
are.
them like that. But that's it.
Yeah. I remember
I-
the second movie
I
came out.
still haven't
and,
seen any of them.
You're
don't,
lucky.
Joey. Don't.
Don't do it.
I
second
yeah,
movie
I
came
aim to
out-
keep that as long as possible.
I immediately watched like the Blade trilogy afterwards to you
Yeah.
know, I was like, I gotta see some real vampires.
You're like,
Palate
get that
cleanser, you
flavor
know.
out of my mouth. Ah.
Well, the second movie came out. Summer was like, "Well, of course we're going to go see it." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So what I did was I got a 44-ounce. This is back in my drinking days. So I got a 44-ounce cup and was like, and 90% rum
There you
and
go.
a touch of Coke. All right. Movie got a whole lot better about 20
Oh, yeah.
minutes in.
I bet.
Oh,
Man, I'm just
God, they were horrible.
That's 2 hours of my life I won't get back.
That's pretty much it, dude. She's also the one
Wow.
that said, "Let's go see Land of the Lost," and I was like, "All right, that looks funny."
Oh,
It wasn't a good time.
Well, that was also, unfortunately, the era of Hollywood couldn't come up with an original idea, so let's just remake stuff that's already been done.
100 times.
You say that in a remake of West Side Story. It just came out, and I'm like, I mean, it's supposedly really good.
We might still be in there.
Yeah, that's what they say. They're like, it's great. I'm like, well, it's a musical that people would be singing, so I'm not gonna go watch that movie. Sorry.
Oh, musicals are great. You should at least watch The Producers once.
I'll watch animated musicals. That's because that's
Oh,
what
wait.
every Disney movie is.
Sure, but The Producers is made by Mel
Well,
Brooks.
true.
That's a great movie.
Okay.
But it's not.
Yeah,
It's
that
not
would- yeah.
like. It's not like it's Cats.
No,
Like I
that's true.
totally wanted to see The Greatest Showman until I heard it was a musical, and I'm like, ah, interest just dive bombed right there. No, I just wanted to
So-
watch a movie about the circus.
So the bottom line, Jay, about The Producers is that it's Mel Brooks giving the finger to the Nazis
Yep.
the
pretty
whole
much.
time.
And Will Ferrell is the best Nazi of all time.
He really is.
Oh, good. That's a really weird sentence, but it's true.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
well, okay. So you're talking about the remake of the Producers, not the original Producers.
Not the original.
Both are great though. Both the
Right,
original
right.
producers with
Oh, well,
with Wild and I can't remember the other guy's name,
No.
but it's great. Yeah, Gene Wildman and the other
Gene
guy.
Wilder.
Wilder, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting
It's-
for
yeah.
Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. And
I think we all are.
Yeah.
History of the World Part 2 with Hitler
Yeah.
on ice and Jews in space. So
Jesus Christ.
Nobody watches
Yeah,
this stream.
pretty
It's all good.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would love to see one of these kids watch Blazing Saddles one day and just be
Oh
like,
my god.
enjoy.
speaking of movies
Classic.
that could not be remade,
Well, I mean, it
Huh?
could. It just
That's
wouldn't
not
go
true
well.
at all. They made Django Unchained.
Yeah,
No.
you
Yeah,
guys
we
might
have
be
to
witness.
differently.
You guys might be witness to
No.
a homicide. She just said that Blazing Saddle sucks.
So how's that divorce coming?
Who sucks?
I'm gonna get to keep all the Lego.
Yeah.
She also doesn't. Nobody else on the show may know this. She doesn't like Letterkenny.
I haven't actually watched it yet, but my wife watched it. She said it was hilarious.
They're funny.
It's pretty,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
It is,
Pretty
but she says
Okay.
she told me to pick something to watch the other night, and she's like, "But don't put on that weird show." That's actually weird.
I think I called it that stupid ass show.
Oh wow.
Okay.
My wife says that when I put Star Trek on.
I was never a Trek person.
Nope.
Wars, not Trek.
How about the Trailer Park Boys?
Hilarious.
I haven't watched it.
It took a bit. The first season is kind of funny, but it gets so much better. But that first season, I'm like, why is this funny? Why did my friends tell me to watch this? I'm like, I'm not getting it, but I plowed through like season 1 in like a day. And then I got, and I was like, okay, I think I'm starting to get it now.
Yeah,
So
they're funny.
I want to give that show a shot, but it reminds me of the Jerky Boys too much, and I don't want to watch it. Like, I experienced the Jerky Boys; it was great, and then I turned 12. But so I'm like, I don't want to be part of this anymore. That's just where I'm at.
That weird show doesn't narrow it down much.
No, it doesn't.
That is true. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it an evening. We've went through our hour time. I finished both my builds.
I'm still
I
working
don't know
on
how
it.
far Bird got in there. Let's see.
I'll show you. Hold on.
Progress report.
I like that far.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay. Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
So I want to thank everybody very much for watching this evening. And I want to thank
right.
everybody very much for being here on the panel with me. And we hope to see you again next week.
Bye.
So have a good night, guys, and we will catch